When you first said I do, I knew it was all over. But at the same time, it was just getting started. What I mean by that is the previous chapter of my life was ending. It was about to begin anew, but this time this one. Ever since day one when we were younger, I've been head over heels for you. In the back of my mind, I always knew that you were the one for me. We were meant to be. And until this day, I'm still head over heels for you. I know sometimes, a lot of times, I drive you crazy, and you do the same for me. But I love every waking moment of it. You are my rock, my better half, my other half. I wouldn't be who I am today if it wasn't for you. You make me who I am. The trips together, the spontaneous adventures, the exploration, I've got to keep that energy going with you as long as we're ever able. There's nobody else I'd rather do this with than you. What I love about you the most is your unconditional love, being so caring and selfless, and such a generous and gracious person who I've always genuinely looked up to, even if I didn't show it. Your smile and laugh always lightens up the entire room. I vowed to you to be my best self and always continue to improve myself for you as well as myself. To always be your rock, your support system, the person who pushes you to be your best self. I will always be by your side through good times and bad, thick and thin. I will always stay open with you and never stop talking with you. I will forever flirt and be my goofy self with you. I will always be your person, your best friend, and your lover. I will face any and every challenge and hardship in this life with you hand in hand and be strong together. I will always give you your morning cuddles, your forehead kisses, and your big long hugs. I will always remind myself how extremely lucky I am to have you by my side and to have your love. I will be yours forever.
That's very I'm so glad that we got together. Butt heads a lot. We got each other crazy something happens. But you're my best friend. I'm so grateful for all the things. And how pets with you. And I know someday a family and a baby. And I can't wait for what happens. I'm grateful to have somebody who sits on the couch with me and especially when I don't have my kids. I know
are here today in the presence of family and friends to celebrate one of life's greatest moments, to give recognition to the worth and beauty of love, and to add our best wishes to the words that shall unite Leslie and Chris in marriage. Who has the honor of presenting Leslie into this union?
Her mother and I.
Please be seated. Today is a celebration of love, of commitment, of friendship, of family, and of two people who are in it forever. All of us here today have our own love stories. Some are short, others long, some are yet unwritten, while others are just getting to the good part. There are chapters in all of our stories that are sad and disappointing, and others that are exciting and full of adventure. And that brings Leslie and Chris here. A time to pause, to look back, and to smile at all of the moments that brought them here while taking the scenic route. And a time to look ahead at all of the moments that are still yet to come. Everyone is here because they want those moments for you. They're here to hope with you, to support you, to be proud of you, and to remind you that love isn't happily ever after. Love is the experience of writing your story. It's not one moment. It's not even this moment. It's every moment. Big ones, like saying I love you for the first time, moving in together, getting engaged on Memorial Day at the Outer Banks, but mostly a million little ones that come in between the big moments. Getting a big hug when you get home from work, spoiling Birdie and Snowball. These everyday moments fuse into one big experience. And even though this experience of love is so incredible, words fail us when we try to describe it. That's just the way it is with love. It's meant to be felt, not described. But trying to describe love is one of our favorite pastimes. We use the words we have to write songs and stories about love, and even though love looks different from one person to the next, we all know it when we see it, and we see it here. Leslie and Chris have chosen each one of you to be here with them today to witness as they join together as husband and wife. Marriage is a bold step into an unknown future. It's risking who we are for who we can be. In marriage, two lives are intimately shared, and the blending of the two must not diminish either one. Rather, it should enhance the individuality of each partner. Each of us knows that marriage is not a creation by law or a ceremony. Rather, it occurs in the hearts of two human beings. It grows out of loving, caring, and sharing ourselves with one another. This ceremony is not magic, and it won't create a relationship that doesn't already exist and that hasn't already been created in all of the experiences you've had and the commitments that you've made to one another. So in witnessing this ceremony today, we're observing only an outward sign of an inward union that already exists. This ceremony is a symbol of how far you've come and a symbol of the promises that you'll make to each other to continue to live your lives together and to love each other solely and above all others. Will you who are here today witnessing this marriage surround Chris and Leslie in love, offering them the joys of your friendship, thoughtful guidance when needed, and supporting them in their marriage? If so, please say, "We will."
We will.
Leslie, do you take Chris to be your lawfully wedded husband? Do you promise to love, honor, cherish, and protect him, and forsaking all others, be faithful to him for as long as you both shall live? Chris, do you take Leslie to be your lawfully wedded wife? Do you promise to love, honor, cherish, and protect her, and forsaking all others, be faithful to her for as long as you both shall live? Leslie, please repeat after me. Before our family and friends, I, Leslie, take you, Chris,
I, Leslie, take you, Chris,
to be my lawfully wedded husband.
be my lawful wedded,
to have and to hold,
have it full,
from this day forward. For better, for worse,
and for the full,
for richer, for poor,
for fulfillment,
in sickness and in health,
and sickness and in health,
to love and to cherish, as long as we both shall live. This is my solemn vow. Chris, please repeat after me. Before our family and friends,
Before our family and friends,
I, Chris, take you, Leslie,
I, Chris, take you, Leslie,
to be my lawfully wedded wife,
and my lawfully wedded wife,
to have and to hold, from this day forward, for better, for worse,
for better, for worse,
for richer, for poor,
for richer, for poor,
in sickness and in health,
in sickness and in health,
to love and to cherish,
love and to cherish,
for as long as we both shall live.
for as long as we both shall live.
This is my solemn vow.
This is my solemn vow.
So this is the point of the ceremony when people talk about the wedding band being a perfect circle, having no beginning and no end. But we all know these rings have a beginning. Rock is dug up from the earth. Metals are liquefied in a furnace at 1,000 degrees. The hot metal is forged, cooled, and then painstakingly polished. Something beautiful, made from raw elements. Love is like that. It comes from humble beginnings, made by imperfect beings. It is the process of making something beautiful from nothing at all. Jack, may we have the rings, please? Leslie, as you place the ring on Chris's finger, please repeat after me. On this day,
on this day,
and at this moment, I marry my best friend, the one who shares my life,
the one who shares my life,
my love, and my dreams. Chris, I give you this ring
just like it is,
as a symbol of my love and devotion,
as a symbol of my love,
and a promise that we will face this world together.
and a promise to face this world.
With this ring,
With this ring,
I join my life with yours.
I join my life.
Chris, as you place the ring on Leslie's finger, please repeat after me. On this day, and at this moment, I marry my best friend,
Marrying my best friend,
the one who shares my life,
the one who shares my life,
my love, and my dreams. Leslie, I give you this ring as a symbol of my love and devotion,
symbol of my love and devotion,
and a promise that we will face this world together.
and a promise that we will face this world together.
With this ring,
With this ring,
I be wed.
I declare.
Now, Gail, could you please bring up the cords, and if I could have you take your right hand, okay, you could take your right hand, Chris, yours on top. Yep. There we go. And then Gail, if you could please place it over top, just like that. Perfect, thank you. Leslie and Chris have chosen as a couple to conclude their ceremony with a traditional hand fasting. This is a symbolic binding of the hands that inspired the terms bonds of holy matrimony and to tie the knot throughout history in many ways and in many different parts of the world. The hands of the bride and groom were bound as a sign of their commitment to one another. In many times, rings were only for the very rich, while love knows no such bound. The cords are not permanent, but perishable, as a reminder that all things of material eventually return to the earth, unlike the bond and the connection that love is, which is eternal. These are the hands of your best friend, young and strong and full of love for you, that are holding yours on your wedding day, as you promise to love each other today, tomorrow, and forever. These are the hands that will work alongside yours as you build your future together. These are the hands that will passionately love you and cherish you through the years, and with the slightest touch will comfort you like no other. These are the hands that will hold you when fear or grief fills your mind. These are the hands that will countless times wipe the tears from your eyes, tears of sorrow and tears of joy. These are the hands that will give you strength when you need it, support and encouragement to pursue your dreams, and comfort you through difficult times. And lastly, these are the hands that even when wrinkled and aged, will still be reaching for yours, still giving you the same unspoken tenderness with just a touch. Now, if you could please take your left hand, simultaneously pull and release your hands together times enough. Cheryl, can you please hold the cord for us? And if you could join hands. Leslie and Chris, as the two of you come into this marriage, uniting you as husband and wife, and as you on this day affirm your love for one another, I would ask that you always remember to cherish each other as special and unique individuals, that you respect the thoughts, ideas, and suggestions of one another, be able to forgive, not hold grudges, and live each day that you may share it together. From this day forward, you shall be each other's home, comfort, and refuge. Your marriage strengthened by love and respect. And now, Leslie and Chris, in so much as the two of you have agreed to live together in marriage, have promised your love for each other by these vows, the giving of rings, and the joining of your hands, by the power vested in me from the Commonwealth of Virginia, it is my honor and privilege to pronounce you husband and wife. You may kiss your bride. Ladies and gentlemen, for the very first time, Mr. and Mrs. Clark.
My heart is aglow, shoots up through the stony ground. There's no room, no space to run in this town. Out of love, and the reason that you had to care, the traffic is stuck, and you're not moving anywhere. You thought you found a friend to take you out of this place, someone you could lend a hand in return for grace. It's a beautiful day, sky falls and feel like it's a beautiful day, to make it away on the road. She got no destination in her mind. In the maze of her imagination, your love is down.
How are you, Linda?